Hey, how you doing? Woo! Woo! How's that, Jason Howland? Woo! All right, so listen, I have a meeting here in 27 minutes, but I wanted to hop on for a second and say, what's up? My dear God, it's been crazy. Like the last few days has been insane. But I literally was given $1 million. Jeffrey Gitomer gave me $1 million. It's insane. It's crazy. I have it right here. What's everybody doing? Tiffany, what's up? Kevin, how you doing? Matthew, what's going on? Tiffany. So, yes, Jeffrey Gitomer. Jennifer Gluckow. She knows what I'm talking about. Don't give it away. I'm going to. Look, Jeffrey Gitomer gave me $1 million. There it is. It's $1 million. Love it. It says buygitomer.com. Buy Gitomer on the back. Matthew, well, thank you for checking in, bro. I appreciate it, man. So, hey, what are you doing to be remembered? To have people remember you? What are you doing to step out of obscurity? Door knocking. Come on, man. That's how you do it right there. You literally have got to, like, dude, knocking on doors. Greg, what's going on, bro? Eric Cornelius, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? So look, Jeffrey Gitomer gave me $1 million. Right there it is. $1 million. I'm so excited about this until I flipped it over and I read that. I'm like, damn. So look. This is singing to the gatekeeper. Perfect. Dude, sing to the gatekeeper. Hand out $1 million bills when you're out knocking on doors. Say, hey, I'm here to give you $1 million. And then hand them that. You can get these made, I'm sure. I don't even know where, but I'm sure you can get them made. So, like, this is a brilliant idea. And it says on the back, I don't know if you can read that. Here's your first million. I'll read it to you. It says, here's your first million. It makes the second one a lot easier. And it's got his office number, website address. Says, I help you learn sales ideas, strategies, and techniques that you can take into the street the minute after you learn them and turn them into money. And that's true. That is so true. What's up, Max Cho? How you doing, brother? So look, like, this is something that's memorable. When I was at Gitomer's house, he's showing me, or his office, he's showing me around the office, and we go into the one area where he keeps all of his books and you know, all of his inventory and stuff, and he literally has a huge stack of $1 million bills, these, laying there, and he hands it to me. He goes, there's your first million. Don't say I never gave you anything. I said, dang, I got $1 million. Oh, man, I got an advertisement. But that's cool. It's memorable. Like, I'm not losing this ever. I'm keeping this. Why? Because, well, number one, it's from a legend that gave it to me. And number two, dude, you have a Ken Walls tattoo? That's awesome, bro. Man, post that on Facebook. Hey, and for everybody, like, my wife just met with one of her friends and found out that her friend just ordered my book. For everybody who's ordered, I mean, I'm still, I keep seeing it on my dashboard. The book's still selling like crazy. That's insane. And thank you for all of you who've left me all the beautiful reviews on Amazon. Genuinely appreciate it. Let's if you know anybody that read my book, that they liked it and it benefited them, ask them to go leave me a review on Amazon, would you? Would you do that? So what are you doing to be remembered? David Anthony, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you. That bridge is still there, dude. Still there. Still working. That's my dentist buddy right there, David Anthony. So, not signed, by the way. Dude, like, hey, go to, there's a place on my website where you can order signed copies. I don't know what the address is. I'll let you know. But yeah, you can order signed copies directly from me. So, and the fact that you got a Ken Walls tattoo, man, you prove that, and I might even give you a discount. Anyway, bro, so I just wanted to hop on for a minute and say, look, I got $1 million right here, right there, from Mr. Jeffrey Gitomer. And it says on this, Ken Walls Child Star, that's funny. It says on here, there's my beautiful wife. Hey, wife, Jill Walls. It says, this note is non-negotiable. Its sole purpose is to promote special events and good times. So, look. Have fun, man. Have fun. Do things like this. Do things that are going to make you memorable. If you're out door knocking, you're knocking on doors, do something that they're going to remember you by. Like, that's legal and friendly. Like, you know, don't like, hey, I threw a burning pile of dog crap out in front of their business. That's not the good way to be remembered by. But doing something like this where you have a bunch of these printed up and made up with your information on the back, brilliant idea. That is definitely a way to be remembered and stay remembered. Like, hey, I just want to drop off this $1 million to your boss. Is he around? What's up, Brother Richard? I owe you a phone call back, bro. I'm not crying. Richard is funny. I got to tell you a funny story. Who wants to hear a funny story about Richard Trevino? Who wants to hear it? Tell me. Just say yes. Or drop a 1, something. I'm going to tell it anyway, whether you want to hear it or not. It's funny. So, Richard says, Richard was here all last week filming in here with me, for the new course that we have coming out with for the Book Launch Academy, Publish Authors Academy. So he's getting ready to leave, and I'm in my office. He's out in the living room area, just got his luggage ready to go, and I'm getting ready to take him to the airport. And he was like, I don't want to leave. And I go, dude, it's all whatever. I came in here to grab something. And all of a sudden, I hear my Alexa out there start playing the Boyz II Men song, Hard to Say Goodbye. It was the funniest thing. He walked over and told my Alexa to play Hard to Say Goodbye. It was pretty funny. You had to have been here, I guess, but it was pretty damn funny. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? And he's like, I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. You're lying. I'm not crying. I'm like, dude, stop, man. It's so funny. Holy crap. What's up, Rob Martin? How you doing, bro? So listen. That's so funny. Richard's ridiculous. Anyway, what are you doing? What are you out there in the marketplace doing to be remembered by? Jeffrey Gitomer gave me a $1 million bill. $1 million bill. With his information on the back of it. Like, that's genius. That's brilliant. The tens of thousands of doors I've knocked on, I wonder how many more appointments I would have gotten had I done that. Something memorable. Like, hey, I'm here to give your boss, because the gatekeeper, right? The gatekeeper can be a pain in the ass sometimes to get around the gatekeeper, or developing a rapport with the gatekeeper, and hopefully turning that into down the road a relationship that turns into a business from her boss. But when you're doing something that's memorable, like, hey, I'm gonna leave a $1 million bill behind for your boss, I'd walk in, I'd say, hey, how you doing? I'm Ken. What's your name? And she'd say, Emily. Say, hey, Emily, listen, quick. Hey, Michael Coronado, how you doing, bro? So, Emily, hey, I wanted to drop something off to your boss. Is he available? I have a gift for him. And she'd say, well, no, he's seeing patients, or no, he's in a meeting, or no, he's on the phone, or no, he doesn't know you, so you're not going to talk to him. Whatever the case may be. If you said, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? If you said, hey, listen, I have $1 million I would like to give your boss, but I have to do it in person. Could you go get him? She'd say, what? Yep, $1 million. I want to give this to him. Could you go get him, please? It's $1 million bill right here. I want to give him. Why? I'll explain it to him. Would you mind? Can I see him real quick? And if he comes out, say, hey, congratulations. You just got $1 million. My name's Ken Walls. There's my information on the back. Appreciate you taking the time. And I, blah, 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 would love to sit down and talk to you for 10 minutes to help you out. Talk to you about how we may be a good fit or may not be a good fit. But that would at least get their attention. What's up, Edward? How you doing, man? Jason, how are you? So, I just think that you've got to do things that make you memorable, that make people remember who you are. You got to do things to bust out of obscurity. Grant talks about that all the time, about how obscurity is the biggest problem the biggest problem people have. What's going on, Edward? And so, yeah, fit. See if we're a good fit. I use that all the time. Like, hey, I don't know if we're a good fit. That's another thing that I think salespeople do way wrong, is they think that everybody's a good fit for them. And if you don't open up the door and look, if you cannot, no matter what, you've been trying for 30 years to get through to a prospect and they just want, dude, like, it's not a good fit. Walk away. Like, there is a point. Even Jesus said, hey, there comes a time when you got to shake the dust from your feet as you leave their town. So but I think that, again, if you do things like this, Gitomer has a stack of $1 million bills, and I'm talking a huge stack of these things, and he takes one off and hands it to me, and he says, there you go. Don't say I never gave you anything. And I'm like, wow, I just got $1 million from Jeffrey Gitomer. Holy man. Nice. It's got his information on the back. So, again, I'll tell you though, there's lots of times when I've said, what's up, Eli? You're the man, bro. So, lots of times when I, like John Hamlin is a client of mine, I built his website. It took me so long, took me so many different ways to get his attention. It was not easy. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. Sent him fruit baskets that were, $120 fruit baskets, and cards and brownies and more cards and phone calls and emails and asked Elena Cardone to reach out to him, and she did, and all of these different ways that I took that approach. So look, even if I never closed him in the 9 months it took me to get his attention and get him as a client, he's gonna know who I am. Definitely going to know who I am. So you got to make sure that when you're prospecting, what is it that you're doing to make sure that you're memorable? What is it you're doing? Eric Cornelius said he's singing to a gatekeeper. Hey, if you've got the pipes, go in and sing. Go in and do whatever it takes, man. You got to get out there. You got to bust out of obscurity. If you don't bust out of obscurity and nobody knows who you are, you're not going to succeed no matter what it is. Prospects don't just magically appear most of the time. They don't just magically show up. Now, we do sales funnels, we do website development, we do Facebook advertising, we do all kinds of stuff, right? That we use to generate leads for us and for clients, and we do all these different things. But it's not one single thing that you need to rely on. Hold it. Sandy, isn't today your birthday? Didn't we have that conversation this morning? Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, right? So be memorable. Do something that's memorable. If it's like Jeffrey Gitomer passing out $1 million bills. And by the way, Jeffrey Gitomer doesn't have to cold call anymore. If you don't know who he is, let me remind you that he is the author of The Little Red Book of Selling. Over 5 million copies of that dang book have been sold worldwide in, I think, 13 different languages. Absolutely mind-blowing. And it's a great, great book. Great book. So look, just do something memorable. Maybe it's have some $1 million bills created with your information on the back. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's, I don't know what. I don't, I got a meeting here in 10 minutes, so I got to get ready for that. But I just wanted to hop on here. I look down at this $1 million bill and I think, man, and it looks real as hell, doesn't it? I mean, come on. That looks like a real $1 million bill. But it's not. Do something memorable. Do something that's going to make you stand out. Do something that's going to make people remember who you are. Do something that makes people go, wow. I remember who dropped that off to me. And if I don't remember who dropped off that $1 million, their name and information's on the back. Do something that's going to make you stand out. Do something like that. So listen, I just wanted to hop on for a minute and say hello. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Do something that's going to make you stand out. Do something that people are going to remember you by. Do something to help somebody else out. Do something to just be a good person. And if you can't help somebody else out, for God's sake, don't cause harm to them, right? So go out and either be a blessing. Sometimes just staying the hell out of other people's way is a blessing enough, right? So just, be a blessing. Go help other people out. Do something memorable. If you cold call, if you have clients, do something fun like that. Do something fun where you're doing something that makes an impact that they remember you by. Do that. Do that. So go be blessed today. Today's Tuesday. It's a good day. Go out today and make some stuff happen. I will see you guys later. Appreciate y'all jumping on. Peace.